On this edition of Sports Card ASMR, we are going to pay respects to the National Hockey League and the Stanley Cup Finals with a vicious battle between 1990 score hockey and 1991 tops hockey colliding. And insert big explosion right there. We are going to pit these packs together in a price guide battle right here on Sports Card ASMR. And I am the Sports Card Doctor, and I'm very happy that you're here today on the channel that combines, and listen carefully, ASMR relaxation and sports card nostalgia. Okay, where the two meet. Hopefully you're an ASMR fan, and maybe you're a sports card fan, and you don't have to be both. All right, never mind. Just subscribe to the channel if you want. All right, tell your friends about us. Leave a like, nice comment, hype the video up. You can also leave a super thanks to help the operations. We really appreciate that. But most importantly, we're just glad you're here. Let's get right to it. We got a lot to do today. Since we're doing a hockey battle, I think I should take my personal Zamboni on the ice rink here. Since we're opening up 2 packs of cards here today, that means we might have some sports card legends, and legends means we might put some in some penny sleeves. To ensure their quality for later, or we might add them to our sports card legends collection. These are cards that we just have to set aside and marvel at for the end of days. We've got LSU star Benji Thibodeau. We've got, I guess, well, it says Bobby Valentine, but we did just pass the anniversary, June 9th. Was the anniversary of this debacle, which is also the best moment in sports. So, legends might include 3 straight Brian Downings. We got High Pants Jerry Dunn Gleaton, just a card. He's just a card. We've got the question we all ask ourselves: what is a tank? We've got Tom Selleck. We've got Screech, the greatest active Major League Baseball mascot. And we've got a potential sports card ASMR Hall of Fame card, Bale O'Hay. You remember watching him play. Now, regarding that Sports Card ASMR Hall of Fame, when we reach 5,000 subs, we are going to induct a new card alongside Mark Malone and Sean Landetta. As always, the Sports Card Doctor. Can't see up close anymore. Yoink. So he went down to his favorite restaurant, 7-Eleven, and picked up some readers. All right. Since we're opening up some hockey cards in honor of the Stanley Cup Finals, which, gonna be honest, the NBA Finals just ended. I actually watched that game. Go Knickerbockers. Wasn't keeping track of the NHL one. Isn't I think Las Vegas is in the finals. Okay. I love that city. I left a lot of money there, but let's go inside this bucket monthly and pay our respects. What I'm trying to say is we should have given our respects to the NHL's Stanley Cup Finals a lot sooner than this video, so I apologize to all the hockey fans out there. All right, let me look through this here. We have used this one before. Just gonna take a poke through. No hot or cold. That's our bucket from May of 1996. Now, let's get into the cards. All right, we're going to open up Score first. Both packs have 15 player cards. We're going to look for 5 to 7 of the cards we feel might be the highest priced. And we'll see who wins. All right? Oh, also, I'll explain in a second. I've added a new wrinkle. Something I should have done a long time ago. cards in 1990 score. And I'll give my, I guess my little caveat here. I enjoy the sport of hockey. I watched it a lot in the early 90s, but, you know, I might miss a superstar here, so it's always a fun challenge. All right, let's see what we got. We got Doug Crossman, Bobby Smith, Bill Ranford. I remember Bill Ranford. Ray Bork, James Norris, a memorial trophy card. Daniel Shank, Nelson Emerson, a 1990 prospect. Wayne Doucette, 1990 prospect. Marty McSorley, there he is. He's going to check you into the boards and punch you in the ribs. Clinton Malarchuk, Bob Joyce, Cal Johansson. Oh, look at that. Luke Robitaille. We got some good cards here. Doug Gilmore, Kevin Lowe, and John Van Beesbrook. Oh, I loved Van Beesbrook. I was a goalie fan. There you go. All right, so let's see what this pack can do here. Looking for 5 or maybe 6 Ranfords possible. I'll say yes to that. I really would like to say yes to Daniel Shank. I remember Lowe's name, but I don't think defenseman's going to be scored on. All right, same with Johnson there. All right, when in doubt, look, I liked Ranford as a goalie too, but I don't know about that. Okay, I think this is what we're going with here. We are dealing with 1996 prices on these 1990 cards. So Emerson and Doucette might not be as high valued as we like. McSorley is popular in name. Is he popular in card? And then Ray Bork, it's got Ray Bork on it and his weird hair. So let's go ahead and price it 6 cards. All right, so we got 6. Let's see what we can pull in this 1991 Topps hockey. Very tightly wound. Tamper-proof cards. Okay. Let's sacrifice to the scissor gods. So now, there is absolutely something worth fighting for. Turning this ASMR channel into a Roman gladiator event. Alright, let's do this. Let's get back to our cards. Always introduce, you want to introduce a little violence to the game. There we go. 1990 score. Pretty good. Okay. Here we go. Let's do this. Alright. We've got 1990 score. Common cards are 5 cents. Semi-stars and goalies are 10 cents. Okay. Stars 20 cents. Common Lendrose cards. We didn't get any of those. Okay. Alright. First up. We've got Wayne Doucette of the New York Islanders, the prospect here. Number 397. 397. I've got to tell you, it's even hard for my glasses. I'm going to zoom in just a little bit. Oh, there we go. Okay. 397. out swinging. Absolutely coming out swinging. It's good back. And we'll probably hold on to some of those cards and put them in our building basketball and hockey binder. Okay. 91 tops. So I think they're putting them all together. 91 tops. OPG and tops are combined here, so that's what we got. All right. Common cards, 5 cents. LaFleur Tribute, 10 cents. CL, 5 cents. Stars and Goalies, 10 cents. Stars, 20 cents. Then it says Tops, same price as OPG. They were just like, screw it, just give them all the same price. Alright. Tops is not favored to win here, but this is why we play it. Can they beat 95 cents? First up is Jeff Bookboom. Jeff Bookboom. A raw talent when he first surfaced, aren't we all? Okay. 284. And it is a common. 5 cents. Alright. 386. 386. 5 cents. Grant. Ledyard. Okay. Peter. Sabota. 76. Another common. They are really below the pace here. Alright, Shane Gorson, 157. We got another common. 20 cents. They are 75 cents behind. We got the Theo Fleury scoring leader card there. 14. 14. But that is inserts. There we go. That doesn't count. Nope. League leaders. Nope. Seminars. CLs. LaFleur Tribute. Look, here's the thing. They do this all the time. These ones never show up, and it's a rip. But I'll tell you what, it's Theo Fleury. It's a nice glossy insert card there. Not special, I know. Team scoring leaders. I'm going to go ahead and say 10 cents. Just to give Tops a fighting chance. Alright, so we're at 30 cents. Our final card, our final card for Tops is one of the great goalies of all time. Patrick Waugh of the Montreal Habitants des Canadiens. He's topped all goalies in the All-Star poll. He's just, he's ready to go. He's ready to be the hero today. Number 413. Is this goalie enough to get Tops into the game here? 413. 413. Listed big. That's a winner. Oh my gosh, folks, we got a walk-off winner. $0.75. That's our winner today. A walk-off winner, a shootout goal. What have you got here? Oh my gosh, that's Patrick Waugh's music. This is amazing. A walk-off winner. We're going to make sure we hold on to this one too and put it into our hockey binder. This is why we play them. This is why we play them. This pack of commons. for the sledge to move.